Hi, I'm Danielle with the Aloha's Movement Collective. Today we're going to do a little slow burn flow into tripod headstand. So, Mukha Asta Shirshasana. If you have your blocks, go ahead and grab them. You might want to use them throughout the flow. I've got my Pond of Harmony mat. The Unity is the type, and let's get started. We're going to start in child's pose. Big toes together, knees nice and wide. Right? Try to make a lot of space here. And then just going to hinge forward and extend the arms out. Bring your third eye to the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. And again, deep breath in. Exhale, release. One more time. Take this deep breath in. Sip as much air in as you can. Fill the back body. And exhale, let it out, melt towards the mat. And maybe rock on your third eye a little bit here. And then right away, just notice whatever's coming up about the posture that we're going to flow towards today. Right? Any anxiety you might have about getting on your head. And we're going to do some modifications. You don't really have to go all the way up. But just notice how the body's responding by just hearing the words headstand, tripod, headstand. And it's okay. Know that the fear of it, the anxiety of it is normal. But what we're going to do on the mat, the work that we're going to do, the building of the strength in the body, is to help bring you to that posture. And you don't have to do it today, right? Only this practice is about the work that we're putting in to achieve those challenging postures that we're working towards. It's not about the posture itself. A couple more breaths here in this child's pose. You can be rocking on your third eye and your shins a little bit. Let's go ahead and walk our hands over to our left side. Get a little side body stretch in. And we're getting into our hips right away with this posture. Arm balances are not just about the arm, the upper body strength. It's about the hips too. They play a vital part in all of our inversions. And melt that right hip down. Let the breath flow into the side body. Feel it there, creating space, feeling length. And walk our hands through center and over to the right side. Left hand stacking on top of the right. Melt the left hip down. And breathe into your left side body. And let that breath get underneath the shoulder blades and between the ribs. Just feel how strong that breath is. We'll come back through center. We'll slowly roll ourselves up into a tabletop. Let's bring the knees up underneath the hips, wrists under the shoulders. And go ahead and extend your left fingertips up here. We're going to thread the needle, dive the left arm underneath the right, and then come right back out. Extend the left fingertips up. And then we'll come right back in, lower on to that left shoulder. Use your right hand to help support you here. We'll go ahead and extend our right leg straight back behind us. Push into the ball of the foot. Right, just lighting up the back line of the leg here. Getting in that plantar fascia, a little stretch underneath the foot. And we'll go ahead and sweep the right leg over to our right side so it's parallel with our left arm. And you're melting the blade edge of your right foot towards the ground. So let's stretch the inner right thigh. Adductors. Take another breath. Nice and slow. We're going to slowly come back up. Untuck that left arm. Keep your right leg, though, where it is. You're going to tuck your left foot. We're going to come down onto our seat. Little side body stretch here. Right arm drops inside the right leg. Left arm reaches up and over. Pavarita Janu Shirshasana. Spiral your right lung up. It's okay if you're not grabbing onto your foot in the beginning of class here. We're just trying to open up through the upper body. Creating some space. And go ahead and lift up to come out. We'll bring the right leg out in front of us, and we're just going to roll onto our back nice and slow. Reach the arms forward, plant the feet, and then just lower down. And then when you get there, bridge pose, right? Neutral pelvis. Let's reset the body. Squeeze your glutes. And go ahead and lower right back down. And again, bridge pose, press up. And then we'll lower right back down. Yeah, go ahead and press up one more time. And this time we'll extend the arms up, roll out through the wrists, wiggle the fingers. Yeah, you can play patty cake on the ceiling or the sky, wherever you are. Make fists, take some circles. Yeah. And then we'll go ahead and lower our sacrum right back down. Bring your left knee into your chest and extend the left leg up. Roll out through that ankle, wiggle through the toes, spread them apart. And then right into our internal external hip rotation. Start twisting your legs side to side. Get your femur bone moving in your hip joint, right? Getting the joints prepared from we start loading and moving. Flexion, extension. Left thigh will draw down into your chest. Press your foot back up onto the ceiling. Go ahead and draw down and press right back up. We draw down and then press. Yeah, 2 more. And then lateral movement in the leg and the hip, right? Wave the leg side to side. Abduction, adduction. Yeah, go ahead and plant your left foot down. We'll press right up into bridge pose. Lift up. And we lower the sacrum back down. Left leg goes back up to the sky. Hands interlaced behind the back of your head. We're going to get right into core work today. Exhale, lift your chest up. Press your breath out. Go ahead and lower back down. Put the left foot down, bridge pose. All right, so core, we're getting into the abdominals and the hip flexors. Right, lower the sacrum. Left leg goes back up to the sky. Exhale, lift your chest. Press the breath out. Go ahead and lower down. Left foot plants, bridge pose. We lift right back up. Sacrum comes down to the mat. Left leg goes back up to the sky. Exhale, lift your chest. Slight turn to the left, and you're going to extend the right arm across that left leg. Reach to the front left corner of your mat. Slowly lower back down. Put the left foot down, bridge pose. Lift up. Glutes are on. Come back down. Exhale, we lift that left leg up, and then exhale, lift your chest. Turn to the left. Right arm extends. Left arm extends out. Interlace your fingers. Reach to the front left corner. Right, pull that left shoulder blade up off the mat. We lower back down. Left foot plants, bridge pose. Lift up. Lower the sacrum back down. Left leg goes back up. Exhale, lift your chest. Slight turn to the left. Right arm will extend. Left arm will extend. Hover your right foot. And you're going to extend that right foot to the front of your mat. It's L shape in the legs. Left shoulder blades lifted. And go ahead and scissor switch your legs here. Right? Don't go too fast. Right? Right? Maybe inhale one leg up. Then exhale that leg down. For 3. And 2. And 1, we meet. Both feet down, bridge pose, lift up. Lower your sacrum back down. Left leg goes back up. Exhale, we lift the chest. Slight turn to the left. Extend the right arm, then extend your left arm. Right, interlace the fingers to help you. Pull the shoulder blades off the mat. Hover the right foot. You're going to push that right foot to the front of the room. And then the right foot tucks behind the left. On our inhale, we're going to open our arms and legs to separate. Hover over the mat. Exhale, back together, arms to your left side. Inhale, open up. Exhale, back together. Yeah, use the breath. Inhale, we open. Exhale. Come back up. Inhale, open up, hover. Exhale, we lift. Again, we open up to hover. Exhale, back together. 5 more. Inhale, we open. Exhale, this is 5. Open up, hover. Exhale for 4, right? Exhale on the way up. It moves your abdominals, or moves the diaphragm out of the way so that your abdominals can move in. We lift back up. And we got 3 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, open up. Exhale. Yeah, 1 more. Inhale, we open. Exhale, back together. Plant your feet, bridge pose. Lift up. Yeah, we go ahead and lower back down. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a couple of rocks up and down here, and we're going to meet right back in tabletop. Yeah, let's take a cat-cow here. Inhale, melt your belly, heart towards the mat. Exhale, cat through your back. And then come back into neutral pelvis, long spine. Right fingertips will reach up this time. We're going to thread the needle, dive the arm underneath. And then come right back out. Right fingertips reach up. And then that right arm dives underneath. You're going to come right onto that right shoulder, palm facing up. Use your left hand to help support your head and neck here. Just a couple breaths before we move that left leg. Yeah, send your breath behind that right scapula, right shoulder blade. Then the left leg's going to go straight back behind us. Just pushing into the ball of the left foot. Feel the tug behind the back of the leg. And then you'll sweep the left leg out to your left side so the leg is parallel with your right arm. Melt the pinky toe side of your foot towards the ground. So feel that whole inside of your leg kind of light up. Take 2 more breaths. And we're going to keep the legs in the shape that they're in. Use your left hand to come on up, untuck the right arm. We're in this full funky tabletop shape. You're going to tuck the right leg, lower back down onto your seat. Pavarita Janu Shirshasana. Left arm drops inside the leg. Right arm reaches up and over. And you're spiraling your heart up. Yeah, it's okay if you're not grabbing your foot here. Right? Just breathe down that right side body. Breathe in the right hip. And push down into your right foot too while you're in this shape. And just help stabilize through the hip there. And go ahead and lift up to come out. We're going to extend our legs out in front of us. Plant the feet, reach the arms forward, and nice and slow, we roll down onto our back, right up into our bridge pose. We lift up. Glutes are engaged, tailbone's lengthening forward. Lower the sacrum back down. You're going to pull the right knee into your chest. Go ahead and extend the leg up. Roll out through your ankles, spread through the toes. Right, just taking the time to prepare our joints before we start loading and moving. Right, sometimes we get on our mat and we just rush right into a flow and we don't get our joints ready to go, like getting the synovial fluids in the joint to produce so that the joint's like coated and supported. Right. Internal, external hip rotation, if you're not doing that already. Let's just start twisting that leg side to side. And then we'll come into flexion extension. Right thigh draws down into your chest. Press your foot back up onto the ceiling or the sky. Draw down and press. Just like you're doing a leg press at the gym. Flexion in the hip, extension. And we draw down and extend. Let's do 1 more. Draw down and extend. And then it's our lateral movement in the hip. And you're waving your leg back and forth. You're not meant to go fast with this or too wide, right? We're just doing this lateral movement. Abduction going out, adduction going in. Go ahead and put your right foot down. We press up into bridge pose. And then lower back down. Right leg goes back up. Hands behind the back of your head. Exhale. We press the breath out as we lift the chest. And we lower back down, right foot plants, bridge pose, lift, glutes on. Lower the sacrum, right leg goes back up. Exhale, lift the chest, press your breath out. Go ahead and lower back down. Plant the foot, bridge pose, we lift. Sacrum comes back to the mat, right leg goes back up to the sky. Exhale, lift your chest, slight turn from the sternum to the right. Left arm is extending across that right leg. Really reach to the front right corner. And your gaze is kind of up. Okay, so we're not cranking on the neck here. I'm barely touching the back of my head with my hands. I'm using my abdominals to help lift. Go ahead and lower back down. Plant that right foot, bridge pose. Lower the sacrum back down. Right leg goes up. Exhale, lift the chest. Use the abdominals. Press the breath out. Slight turn to the right. Extend the left arm and the right arm. And then interlace your fingers and reach your fists, your fingers, to the front right corner of your mat or room. And lift. Right shoulder blades off the mat. Come back down to reset. Plant that right foot, bridge pose. We lift up. Lower right back down, right leg goes back up. Exhale, lift your chest. Slight turn to the right. Left arm extends, right arm extends. We're hovering the left foot, and then you're pushing that left foot to the front of the room. L shape in the legs. Right, flex hard through the feet, and then we scissor switch. Right, shoulder blades are still lifted. You're still reaching to the right. You're not moving too fast with the legs. Just scissor switching. Bring the legs to hover about an inch or two over the mat. For 3. And 2, and 1. Plant the feet, bridge pose. We lift back up. Lower the sacrum down. Right leg goes back up. Exhale, lift the chest. Turn to the right. Extend both of the arms across that right leg. Lift the left foot. We're pushing it to the front of the room. And then the left foot tucks behind the right ankle. On the inhale, we open our arms and legs to separate. Hover about an inch or two over the mat. Come back together, arms to your right side. Now, let your abdominals work here, right? Really open up and hover, and then use that breath to come back up. Exhale, up. Inhale, we open. Exhale, lift. Inhale, open. Exhale, back together. Here we go. 5 more. Inhale, we open. Exhale, this is 5. Let's open up. Exhale, 4. Inhale, we hover. Exhale, 3. Open up. Exhale, 2. Inhale, open. Exhale for 1. And plant the feet, bridge pose. Go ahead and lower the sacrum down. Take a couple of rock and rolls. Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and meet right back in tabletop. Inhale, cow pose, melt your belly heart. Exhale, cat through the back. Push the back of the heart up. Inhale, cow pose. Pinch the shoulder blades together as the belly heart melt down. Exhale, cat through the back. And again, inhale, cow pose. This time when you cat through the back, tap your forearms straight down. Don't adjust your legs. Just tap down. And inhale, come back up, cow pose. Exhale to your cat. The forearms come down as you press that breath out. Come back up. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, bring the forearms back down for your cat. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up, dolphin. We come right back down with the shins. Lift the forearms. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale to your cat. Tap the forearms down, dolphin pose. I know I snuck this on you. Bring your shins back down. Forearms come up. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale to your cat. Forearms come down. Dolphin pose. 3 breaths. Press up. Gazes behind you. Bend your legs. Walk your feet in a little bit. Really push into your arms. Right, full body strengthening posture with dolphin pose. I know it's not a fan favorite, but it does so many great things for the body. Really builds a lot of core strength. Child's pose. Big toes together. Come on down. Yeah. Just take a breath. Let's go ahead and meet in downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, hips go straight up. Pedal out your feet a little bit if you need. Yeah, and then we'll lift our left leg up. Bend your knee, open up through your hip and take some movement here. You can take some big circles. Just get into your hip a little bit more. You can come back to the 6 rotations of the hip that we did, the 6 movements if you want. Just anything that feels good. If you're doing big like circles with the knee, just go the other way. Just make sure you reverse it. And then we'll meet back with the left leg straight back behind us. Cheetah, knee to nose, cat through the back. Bring that knee into your chest. 3-legged dog. We're going to step the left foot to our hands. Supported warrior 3. Float the right leg up. Standing cheetah. Right knee pulls into your chest. Let your feet meet and fold. Halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up tall, reach up. And we're going to hinge right back down and fold. Halfway lift. Go ahead and step your left foot back. Let's come into a 90-90 lunge. Arms sweep up. Stack the shoulders over the hips. And we'll goalpost through our arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades in and down the back. If you want to press the hips forward, right, we do so with intention. Glutes are engaged. Heart's going up. We'll do a little half splits here. Hinge back. Just bow over that front leg. You can always wag that right foot side to side. And then we'll come back forward, plank pose. Tap your knees down to the mat. Lower your arms halfway. Press right back up to plank. Knees tap down. We lower the arms halfway. Press right back up to plank. Keep that long spine. Knees tap down. Lower all the way down to the belly. Baby cobra. As soon as your sternum hits the mat, we squeeze the shoulder blades in. Draw the shoulders back. Heart forward. And release. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Go ahead and float your right leg up this time. Bend your knee, open up through your hip. Take any movement that feels good. And what do you want to do here? And just notice the difference in the hips. And can you use your breath to help soften and release? Maybe if you need in this hip. Yeah. All right, we'll meet back, right leg behind us, square the hip. Cheetah, knee to nose, cat through the back. Really pull that knee up into the chest. Three-legged dog. Right foot is going to step to our hands. Come into supported warrior three. Left leg lifts up. Standing cheetah. Left knee pulls into the chest. Cat through the back. Let the feet meet and fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise up tall, reach up. Go ahead and hinge back down. Halfway lift. We're going to step the right foot back, 90-90 lunge, right shin comes down. Sweep the arms up. Go ahead and goalpost. Squeeze those shoulder blades in and down the back. And then press the hips forward if you want. It's our Anjaneyasana. All right, it's being intentional going into the joint. Half splits, hinge back. Hands can always come down. You can float them back behind you like a superhero cape. And then we're going to come forward, plank pose. Left foot will step back. Long spine, knees tap down. Lower your arms halfway. Gaze is forward. Right? Don't look back at your feet. Knees tap down. We lower halfway. Press right back up. Plank pose. Knees tap down. Let's lower all the way down to the belly. Baby cobra. Hover your hands on this one. Draw back on the wrist. Use those back muscles. Breathe. And plant the hands down. We're going to meet in tabletop. Walk the knees up. Stack them right under the hips. Inhale, we cow. Right? Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Exhale as you cat through the back. The forearms tap down. The hips go up for dolphin. Bring the shins back down. Lift the forearms up. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat through the back. Tap the forearms down. Lift the hips up for dolphin. Come right back down. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat through the back, forearms come down. We lift up for dolphin, 3 breaths. All right, this time push into your hands, lift your forearms off the ground. We're in down dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, let it go. Go ahead and lift your left leg up. Cheetah, knee to nose, cat through the back. 3-legged dog. Left foot steps to our hands. Come into warrior 3. Can be supported or not. It's your choice. Yeah, standing cheetah. Cat through the back. Let the feet meet and fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up tall. Reach up. And we hinge right back down. Find length through the spine. Halfway. Plant the hands, left foot steps back. We come into 90-90 lunge. Left shin comes down and sweep the arms up, goal post, press the hips forward. Get that hip flexor stretch if you want it, right? Half splits, we hinge back and bow. All right, we're gonna come right into plank pose here. Right foot steps back. Yeah, long spine. We lower halfway. Press right back up to plank. Vashisthasana, high side plank with the right hand supporting. So you're just rolling onto that right hand. That left foot can be staggered in front here, or you can stack it on top. Glutes are engaged, abdominals are engaged. Another breath. And go ahead and float that left leg just a little bit so you can pull your knee into your chest. We're going to plant the foot facing to our left, so our toes are facing left. We're making this kind of figure 4 high side plank shape with the body. And then as you bring the left hand down, you're just going to pivot on the feet, press into this wide pyramid shape. And then we come right back into warrior 3. Lift the hands up, or they can stay down on the mat or on blocks. Stork pose, right knee draws up into your chest. Extend the right leg to the front wall. We pendulum swing right back in to warrior 3. Step back, warrior 2. Peaceful warrior, reach up and back. And go ahead and bring your hands down to the mat supported side plank. Right shin comes down, left leg floats back behind us. Right, stabilize here, glutes are engaged, abdominals are engaged. Extend your left fingertips forward towards the top of your mat. Take some circles here in the left arm. Again, we're still getting into these joints a little bit here, making sure that they're nice and supported when we start moving and really loading. And then we'll meet with the left fingertips reaching forward, left leg's extended. All right, knee to elbow, draw it in. Lengthen back out, flexion, extension, shoulder joint, hip joint. We draw in, we lengthen back out. Draw in and lengthen. 2 more. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we pull in. All right, go ahead and extend. And then bring your left knee into your chest. You're going to step towards the top of the mat. And just come into high crescent lunge. Just hinge up. Yeah, shoulders are stacked over the hips. Exhale, we're going to hover over the mat, arms sweep back, pinch your shoulder blades together, and then just windmill open into warrior 2. Peaceful warrior, reach up and back. And go ahead and bring your hands down to the mat. We're going to meet in a one-legged plank, so that left leg's just going to shoot back. Nice long spine. Bend your arms halfway. Press right back up. Left foot's going to step behind you for wild thing. You're landing on the ball of the foot. Take your time. Externally rotate in that right shoulder. Spiral your chest up. And we're going to lower our seat right where we are. Navasana, boat pose. It's okay if you're off your mat. We're going to come back on it. Right? Belly button to spine. Legs can stay bent. Hands can always be down. We're going to lower down, low boat. Come back up, high boat. Lower down, low. We lift up and we lower. Come back up, plant your feet. Right hand plants behind you. We're pressing up for a reverse tabletop or flip dog from the ground. Lift the hips. Left fingertips can reach forward, or you can have that hand behind the back of your head supporting. Glutes are on. We'll slowly lower our hips, flip back into 3-legged dog with the left leg up. So you're spinning on that right foot, left knee, left elbow. 3-legged dog. Left knee over to your right elbow, fallen triangle. Extend the leg out. Engage your glutes, open up through your chest. Come through cheetah pose. Left knee pulls into your chest. 3-legged dog. Left leg is gonna go up. And then go ahead and step your left hand outside of your left foot. Right hand outside of your right foot, yogi squat. Have a seat here. All right, draw your sit bones in and down, shoulders stacked over the hips. All right, try not to dump. We're going to move here. We're going to come on up halfway. Come right back down, yogi squat. Malasana. Come back up halfway. We'll come right back down. And then go ahead and rise up tall. Reach all the way up. Exhale, hinge and fold over your legs. Halfway lift. Go ahead and step back to your plank pose. We'll lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shoulders drop back, heart goes forward. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Yeah, let's do that again. Deep breath in, fill up. Exhale, release. Okay, go ahead and lift that right leg up. Cheetah, knee to nose, cat through your back. And 3-legged dog. Yeah, right foot's going to step to your hands. So you're coming into warrior 3. Right, hands come into your heart space. Let me rise up, stork pose. Left knee draws up into your chest. Extend the leg forward. And then we pendulum swing into that warrior 3. Right, hinge back. Standing cheetah, left knee pulls into your chest. And let your feet meet and fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up tall, reach up. Exhale, hinge right back down. Halfway lift. Go ahead and step your right foot back. We come into our 90-90 lunge. Right shin comes down. Arms sweep up. And as you goal post, press your hips forward. You're still squeezing your legs in towards each other. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Sit bones in and up. Half splits. Hinge back down. Yeah, and then we're coming into our plank pose. Right, so the left foot steps back. We're going to lower halfway, bend the arms. Press right back up, and then it's high side plank, left hand supporting, Vashisthasana. Right, roll onto that left foot. Right foot can stack on top, or you can stagger it in front. Right, staggering the foot sometimes helps keep that right hip or the top hip from collapsing back. And you're squeezing the glutes, abdominals are engaging, and we're pressing up. One more breath. All right, and then we're floating that right leg a little bit just so we can bring the knee into our chest. We're planting the foot so it's perpendicular with the long edge of your mat. We're making that figure 4 high side plank. And then as you bring the right hand down, we're just pivoting on the feet, pressing back into a wide pyramid shape, but then right back into warrior 3. T-shape in the body. We step back, warrior 2. Peaceful warrior, reach up and back. And go ahead and bring your hands down to the mat. We come into supported side plank. Left shin comes down. Right leg goes back. All right, take the time here to set this up. You can play around with how much you kickstand that left leg. You can have your toes tucked or not. Your glutes are on, your abdominals. Take some movement in the right arm. Just get into that shoulder a little bit more. And then we'll meet with the right fingertips reaching forward, right legs extended, knee to elbow, like you're sliding over a bench. Lengthen right back out. Draw in. And find length. Flexion, extension. Shoulder joint, hip joint. Yeah. Pull in. Lengthen right back out. 2 more. Yeah. After that last one, we bring the right knee into our chest. We're stepping forward. We're rising up, high crescent lunge. Yeah, back heel is lifted here. And go ahead and hover over your front legs, pinch your shoulder blades together. And then we rise up, warrior 2, spin the back heel down. Peaceful warrior, reach up and back. Bring your hands down to the mat. We're coming into a one-legged plank. So the right leg's gonna shoot back. It's a long spine. We're lowering halfway, one-legged chaturanga. Press right back up, and then the right foot steps behind you for wild thing. Externally rotating that left shoulder. Right fingertips can reach back, get nice and long. Nice diagonal stretch through the body. And then we have a seat right where we are. Navasana, boat pose. If you're off your mat, it's okay. I'm off of mine. Right, arms reach forward. Puff your chest out. Belly button's pulling to your spine. You're using the core. You're lowering down to hover. Like bottom ribs tap the mat. We come right back up, high boat. We lower down. Come right back up. Yeah, go ahead and lower down. We lift right back up. Woo! Plant your feet, left hand plants behind you, and we press up into that reverse tabletop. Lift up, squeeze your glutes. Yeah. One more breath. We lower our hips a little bit so we can spin into 3-legged dog. You're pivoting on that left foot, back on your mat. Right leg is up, right knee, right elbow. 3-legged dog. Right knee to your left elbow, fallen triangle. Extend that leg out. Open up through your chest. We come back through cheetah pose. Right knee pulls into your chest. 3-legged dog. Right leg goes up. Yeah, and then go ahead and step your right foot to your hand. We're going to come into that warrior 3, top of the mat. Standing cheetah, let your feet meet and fold. Inhale, reach forward and up, rise up. Exhale, hinge right back down. Yeah, and then go ahead and step back to plank pose. Yeah, all right, bring your shins down to the mat. We're gonna come into our tabletop. We're gonna go right into dolphin, right? So bring your forearms straight down. Keep this number 11 shape. Tuck your toes. Hips are gonna go straight up. Walk the feet in. Lean into your scapula. All right, let the back support you. We're trying to get the hips up over the shoulders. Push into your arms for 3, 2, And 1. Okay, child's pose. Big toes together, knees nice and wide. Take your arms back behind you. Just rock on your third eye and your shins. A couple breaths. And we'll meet right back in downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, hips go up. Okay, go ahead and lift your left leg up. Cheetah, knee to nose. 3-legged dog. Left foot steps to your hands, warrior 3. Right, we lengthen through the spine here. Standing cheetah, right knee pulls into your chest. We're gonna rise up, stork pose. Right, go ahead and extend that right leg forward. We pendulum swing back into warrior 3. T-shape in the body. Come back into standing cheetah. Let the feet meet. Hinge over your legs. Halfway lift. And then fold. Inhale, rise up tall, reach up. And go ahead and hinge right back down. Find length through the spine. We step the left foot back. 90-90 lunge. Left shin comes down. Arms sweep up. Go ahead and goal pose. Press the hips forward. Half splits. So we're coming back. Revolved half moon. Left hand's going to plant. You're going to rotate your sternum to the right. Just float that left leg up. We're going to come right back down into half splits. So the left shin comes down. Hover over the back leg. And then again, come back in. Revolved half moon. Lift up. Twist your sternum to the right. And then we're going to go ahead and step back. Plank pose. Lower halfway. Press right back up. Vashisthasana, right hand supporting. Roll onto your right arm. Float that left leg if you want, or keep it stacked or staggered. Pressing the hips up, glutes are engaged. One more breath. All right, left knee's pulling into our chest. We're setting up that figure 4 high side plank. Left toes, a foot's parallel or perpendicular with the mat, long edge of the mat. Left hand comes down. We're pressing into this wide pyramid shape, but then you're coming into half moon this time. Float that right leg up. Draw the hip back. Keep a bend in the left leg. Right fingertips are reaching forward. You can always be using a block under your left hand. Yeah. Press the outside of your left hip towards the right. Maybe flex or point through that right foot. Keep the leg engaged. Another breath. We step back, warrior 2. Nice and slow. Peaceful warrior, reach up and back. Go ahead and bring your hands down to the mat. We'll come right into supported side plank. Right shin comes down, left leg goes back. Let's take a little quad stretch here. Bend the left leg, reach back with your hand. Palm facing up, grab big toe mound side. Kick into your hand. And then slowly release. Left knee's going to pull into our chest. We're going to come into high crescent lunge. Tuck your back toes. Hinge up. All right, exhale. We hover over the front leg, arms sweep back. We take off into airplane. Right, pinch the shoulder blades together. We step back. Warrior 2. Feel open. Peaceful warrior. Reach up and back. And go ahead and bring the hands down to the mat. We come into our one-legged plank. Left leg goes straight back behind us. We're lowering halfway. It's one push-up. We press right back up. Step the left foot behind you. You're right in your wild thing. Turn the pelvis up to the ceiling or the sky. Lower your sacrum, your seat, right down. Then we come right into our Navasana boat pose. Put the chest out. We lower halfway down, right? Low boat. Come back up. Lower down, low boat. Back up to high. We've got one more. We lower, come back up, plant the feet. Right hand plants behind you. We lift up into our reverse tabletop or flip dog from the ground. And then we come right into 3-legged dog. Spin on that right foot. Left leg goes up. Left knee, left elbow. 3-legged dog. Left knee to your right elbow. Fallen triangle, dancing warrior. Maybe you're going for a bind today. We come through cheetah pose. 3-legged dog. Left foot steps to your hands. Come back into warrior 3. Float that right leg up. Stork pose. Right knee draws up into your chest. We're going to take a twist here to the right. Right arm reaches back. Left arm reaches forward. And then just go ahead and extend your right leg. towards the front of your mat. Don't grab a hold of the foot. We're just working on hip flexor strength. Think of lifting from your right pinky toe. One more breath. All right, and we're going to swim down into a revolved half moon. So as that right leg goes back, we swim the arms down and we twist their sternum towards the left. Right hand can always come down to the mat or a block. Squeeze your legs together. Lift from that right glute. And then we step back. Right foot steps back. Left leg goes up. Three-legged dog. Left foot steps to the outside of the left hand. Right foot steps to the outside of the right hand. We're back in yogi squat. And go ahead and come up halfway. Push down into the feet. Come back down. Again, we come up halfway. Lower back down to Malasana. Go ahead and rise up tall. Reach up. Heel toe your feet in, hips width apart. As we hinge back down, the hands plant down in front of you. Lift your heels right into crow pose. Or shift your weight forward. Shoulders go past your wrists. Cat through the back. If you're practicing your shoot backs into chaturanga, the arms stay bent. We're going to meet in plank or in chaturanga, and we're going to float a down dog, right? So shoot back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then go ahead and take your left leg, lift it back up. We're going to bring left knee into our chest. We're going to step the left foot to our hands. We're just going to pivot over to the right. And just take some lateral lunges here. Swipe side to side. And then we'll go ahead and meet in the middle. Right? Heel to your feet out a little bit wider. Bend into your legs. And then just walk your hands forward. Right? And just let the crown of your head melt down. You're shifting your weight into the balls of your feet, and then just going to walk your hands back. Right, so you can see your fingertips. You don't have to have your head on the ground just yet. Right, we're just starting to introduce that shape. Right. Arms are bent. Hands are behind you. Spread through the fingertips. Shift your weight into the balls of your feet. So you feel that your heels are kind of lifting up, but they're not. Take one more breath. And we'll slowly walk the hands back forward. Take a little halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Walk yourself towards your left foot. And then we'll just step back into tabletop. All right, you guessed it. We're coming right down into dolphin pose. Forearms come down. Tuck your toes, lift up. All right, full body strengthening posture. I know it looks like we're preparing for Pincha Mayurasana today, but we're not. We're just using this to help strengthen the back, strengthen through the core. And I find in my own practice, when I don't do dolphin a lot, I start to lose a little bit of the strength I've built from this shape throughout my whole body. And this posture, if you can incorporate this into your practice almost on a daily basis, it really will change your practice. You'll see that you'll start being able to get into arm balances a little easier, holding shapes a little bit easier, even things like Warrior Two. Okay, press into your hands. We're back in down dog. Lift those forearms up. Pedal out the feet if you need. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we let it go. Right leg floats up. Cheetah, knee to nose, cat through the back. Three-legged dog. Right foot's going to step to your hands. You're coming into Warrior Three. You float the hands. Standing cheetah, left knee pulls into the chest, little cat through the back, and then we're rising up, stork pose. Extend that left leg forward. Pendulum swing back into Warrior Three. Hinge at the hip. Back into standing cheetah. Let the feet meet and fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, hinge back down, rise up tall, reach up, root through the feet. Hinge back over your legs, halfway lift. All right, we step the right foot back, 90-90 lunge. Right shin comes down, arms sweep up. Go ahead and goal pose. Press the hips forward, get in those hip flexors. Half splits, we hinge back. Here's our revolved half moon. So we just come forward, right hand plants, rotate your sternum to the left, lift that right leg. We come right back down into half splits. Right shin comes down. Be slow and intentional. We come right back up. Revolved half moon. Go ahead and step back, plank pose. You lower halfway. Press right back up. Vashisthasana, left hand supporting. Roll on the blade edge of the left foot. Stabilize, glutes are engaged, abdominals, support the pelvis and spine from both sides of the body. And then if you want to float that right leg, go ahead. Tree legs are another option if you want it. You're pressing the hips up. One more breath. All right, we bring that right foot to plant, so we're in our figure 4 high side plank. And then we're pivoting on the feet. Press the hips back here, a little wide pyramid, right into your half moon. Shift back forward. Left hip opens up. Grab your block if you want additional support under your right hand, right, so that you can create the alignment and the stability in the shape in your body. Left hip's drawing back. You can float the left arm up. It could be at your hip. You could also have it bound behind your back if you want, that left arm. Keep pressing the outside of your right hip towards the left as your right foot's dialing down into the left, to the right. A little isometric contraction going on there. One more breath. And we'll step back, warrior 2. Peaceful warrior, reach up and back. Bring your hands down to the mat. We come into supported side plank just so we can get that quad stretch. So the left shin comes down, right leg extends back. You're going to bend the leg, reach back with your right hand. Hold the big toe mound side of the foot, palm facing up, kick into your hand. Right, feel that stretch in the front of the leg. And slowly release. You're going to bring the right knee into your chest. We step forward, come into high crescent lunge. Hinge up. This time when we hover over the front leg, the arms sweep back, and we lift up right into airplane pose. It's up dog in the chest, chin still drawing down though, gaze is forward and down. We step back, warrior 2. Peaceful warrior, reach up and back. Go ahead and bring your hands down to the mat. We have a one-legged plank is where we're going to meet. Right leg shoots straight back. We lower halfway. Press right back up. Wild thing. Right foot steps behind you. Turn the pelvis up. And then we have a seat. Navasana boat pose. We're facing the back of our mat. We're going to go ahead and lower down. Low boat. Come back up. High boat. Go ahead and lower. Keep the abdominals engaged. Come back up. And we lower right back down. When you come back up, plant the feet. Left hand plants behind you. Reverse tabletop. We lift. And then we're coming into three-legged dog. You're spinning on the left foot. Right leg goes up. Right knee, right elbow. Three-legged dog. Right knee, left elbow. Fallen triangle. Extend your leg out. You can be floating it too if you want. And then we come through cheetah pose. Three-legged dog. Okay, so right foot's going to step outside your right hand because I forgot this on this side. And left foot steps outside your left hand. We come into our malasana. Right, we rise up halfway. Lower back down. Rise up halfway. We lower back down. Right, go ahead and rise up all the way. And we're going to come right back down to malasana. Plant the hands and just step that left foot back. Right leg's going to go back up for three-legged dog. Get back into the flow. Just want to even us out here. Right knee's going to pull into your chest. You're going to step forward. Come into your warrior 3. And then here's our stork pose. Left knee draws up into our chest. Right? We're down through the right foot and we're going to twist. Right arm reaches forward. Left arm reaches back. Twist. Try to gaze back at your left thumb. And then we're going to extend that left leg forward. Hip flexor strength. Don't hold on to it. Doesn't matter how high the leg is. Right, lift up from that left pinky toe. Another breath. And then we pendulum swing into our revolved half moon. As the left leg goes back, the arms swim down. Left hand can always come down to the mat or blocks. One more breath. And then go ahead and just step that left foot back. We'll come into plank pose. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Float that right leg back up. Yeah, and then we're going to step the right foot through to our hands. And we're just going to turn into a forward fold facing the left side of the mat. And the same thing, right? You can swipe side to side here, little lateral lunges, flossing out the hips a little bit more. And we're going to bring the hands down, or draw the crown of your head towards the mat. All right, start to shift your weight into the balls of your feet, and then the hands start to walk back behind you. All right, and keep your fingertips facing towards you. All right. If you can get the crown of your head down on the mat, great. You don't have to. We're going to come back in another way. Shift your weight into the balls of their feet so that you can slide maybe a piece of paper underneath your heels. They're just slightly lifted. 2 more breaths. And we'll slowly walk our hands back forward. And take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk yourself towards the top of the mat. Go ahead and bring your left foot up. We're going to come right into crow pose here. Plant the hands, knees on the back of the arms, shift forward. Cat through the back, protraction through the shoulders. And if you're shooting back into your chaturanga, keep the arms bent. You're already halfway in that shape. And just shoot the legs straight back. Use that core. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, child's pose. Big toes together, knees nice and wide. Take a couple of breaths here. You can rock on your third eye. Hands can go back behind you so you can roll on the shins. The first thing we're going to do is move into rabbit. So our arms are down by our side. And go ahead and interlace your fingers behind your back. You can rest your hands on your sacrum here. And then all we're going to do is just roll up onto the crown of our head. And it's just going to lift your hips up and just roll onto the crown of your head. And give yourself a little double chin here. The crown of your head is a lot farther up on your head than you might think it is. You're just here, and if you want to extend the arms up, squeeze your shoulder blades together. You're externally rotating through those shoulders. Just extending the arms up, squeeze the palms towards each other. And then nice and slow, you'll bring the arms down. They're just going to roll back onto our third eye. Let's take a couple breaths here. You can keep your hands interlaced if you want to switch the grip a little bit. Put the opposite thumb on top. And I just like to rock again on my third eye and my shins. Like I just kind of rock. And again, we'll lift up into rabbit. So nice and slow. You're just going to lift the hips, roll onto the crown of your head, and arms can sweep up if you want, or you just can keep your hands resting on your sacrum with this bind. You also don't have to be taking this bind at all. If you want your arms just down by your side, you can go ahead and do that. I've released mine down. One more breath here. And then we'll slowly come back into our child's pose. And we're just slowly introducing being on our head. And know that when you're in rabbit pose, that is an inversion. You're already inverted because your hips are up. So if you want to stop at that point, stop there. So we're going to do the same thing, rolling onto the crown of our head, but this time we're going to plant our hands in front of our knees. And so hands are in front of the knees, and all we're going to do is roll up onto the crown of our head. Again, lift your hips. And again, you're in an inversion here. This is just a different variation of this rabbit posture. 2 more breaths. And go ahead and come right back down. Rock on the third eye. And then again, we'll lift up. So your hands are in front of your knees. Fingertips are facing towards the top of your mat. And you're just rolling up onto the crown of your head. Arms are bent, kind of in a 90-degree shape. And again, we'll roll back down. Just take a couple of breaths. All right, so nice and slow. We're going to just come up and just sit on your heels for a moment. So we're going to set up for king pose. So we're going to be going into tripod headstand, but this will be the next step that we take. And when we're doing tripod, we're literally making this big triangle shape on our mat. So between our hands and the crown of our head. If you're still maybe not knowing exactly where the crown of your head is, if you're feeling that you're putting a lot of pressure on your forehead, the way to find your crown of your head is you're going to go ahead and take your palm, put it right on your third eye, wrap your fingers on top of your skull, and where your middle finger is, that's the crown of your head. So it's a nice little soft spot up at the top. It's probably up a lot farther on your head than you think it is. So when we come into tripod, we'll do king stand first. When we come into this, that's where you want to be on your head. And the way I always know that I get there is I really give myself that double chin and tuck when I bring my head down. And it's important that when we come down onto our head for tripod that we can see our fingertips. A lot of times when we set up this headstand, we don't give ourselves that big triangle shape. And the purpose of it is to evenly distribute your body weight up in the air between your hands and your head. So you're not putting all that pressure on your head and then ultimately in your neck. So we're going to go ahead and bring our hands back down. The hands are going to be right in front of the knees, just like we just did in that variation of rabbit pose. And then we're going to go ahead and bring the crown of our head down. So I'm tucking my chin, giving myself that double chin, and I'm coming down onto the crown of my head. And I can see my fingertips in my hands. And then the next thing I'm going to do is tuck my toes and just lift my shins off the ground. Right? And just stay there for a couple breaths. Just feel that. And then go ahead and just bring your shins back down and tuck the toes. You can roll back into child's pose, or if you want to lift up for a couple breaths, go ahead. Just be slow about it, right? We are letting all the blood and oxygen rush to the head. And then again, we'll come down and we'll set up king pose. So the hands come down. Give yourself that double chin. Bring the crown of your head down. You can also enter this shape like we did from child's pose coming through rabbit. You're going to hover the shins. And then you're going to bring your knees to the back of your triceps. You can keep your toes connected to your mat right here. And you're in this tripod shape already, and this is an inversion. You can stop right here. You are in tripod headstand right now. It's king pose. If you want to float the toes, you can. Just bring them up, king pose. And then go ahead and bring the feet back down if you pick the toes up, and bring your shins back down. And again, we'll take a couple breaths here. Maybe you just come back into your child's pose. Let's take a few breaths. Rock on your third eye if you want. If you're sitting on your heels, just take a couple breaths. Maybe you close your eyes. Just notice how your body feels. And then again, we're going to come right back up. So you're going to plant your hands in front of your knees. We're going to come up onto our head. You can roll forward. Tuck your toes. All right, so elbows are hugging in. So it's chaturanga arms. You're going to lift your shins. Knees come onto the back of the triceps. Lift your toes. All right, so you can stay right here in this king pose. Or your next step would be to pull your knees in and come into this little core crunch. So you're just hovering here with your knees hugged into your chest and breathing. Lots of core work, right? Hips are kind of up. Yeah. Bring your knees back to your triceps, nice and slow. Bring your toes down, lower your shins, and come back down into your child's pose. Just take 3 breaths. And then we'll come back in. Plant the hands in front of the knees. You're going to roll onto the crown of the head. If you were sitting on your heels, you're going to tuck your chin and bring your head down. Make that big triangle shape. Tuck the toes, lift the shins. Knees come onto the back of the triceps. You're hugging in. Then come into that little core crunch. Now, if you've stopped already, right, stop. Right? The next step after this core crunch is we're lifting the hips and stacking over the shoulders. And my feet are flat. I'm imagining that my feet are touching a wall behind me. And if you're doing this against the wall, that's exactly what you would do, right? Put your feet right on that wall. And you're just staying right here. Come back into that little core crunch. Pull the knees into the chest, tuck. Knees come onto the triceps. Then the toes come down. Then the shins come down. Take a couple of breaths. Again, child's pose. Or if you want to come up and sit on your heels, you can do that as well. All right, if you're still with me, we're going to keep going. So again, hands planted in front of the knees. You're going to roll onto the crown of the head or bring the crown of the head down. Make sure you're making that nice wide triangle shape to evenly distribute the weight. And then lift the shins. Knees come up on the back of the triceps. Come into that core crunch first. Okay, next, we bring the hips up. We're stacking. Neutral pelvis. Okay, if you're pretending their feet are on that wall, you're going to slide your feet up that wall. And you're coming into tripod headstand. Breathe. Everything's squeezing in. All right, to come back out, we slide our feet down. We're stacking. Come into that crunch. The knees on the back of the triceps, shins come down, and you lower back out. Yeah, rock on your third eye. And we're going to do that one more time. A great opportunity to use a wall if you're doing that. This last time, I'm going to show you how to do this with the blocks. So we're going to go ahead and grab our blocks. I'm going to put them up on the tallest setting. And the same idea, we're still making this tripod between our hands and the crown of our head, but we're going to use the blocks for our shoulders. It's just a little extra stability. You might find that you love using the blocks, even if you're against the wall, because it's going to help you stay up a little bit more. It helps you find that stability and also some strength in the shoulders, right, while you're building that strength and the muscle memory. The blocks give you 2 more points of contact, so you have 5 points of contact on the ground. So you're going to put the blocks kind of where the crown of your head's going to go. And you're going to put your head right in between those blocks, still tucking your chin. You're still going to be on the top of your head, crown of your head. So we're going to go ahead and come down. Yeah, and we'll come into our king pose first. So as soon as you come into that king pose, you'll feel your shoulders land right on the block. So I've just got my knees on the back of my triceps. I'm hugging everything in, right? Squeeze Mula Bandha. It's a root lock. We'll come into that little core crunch, pull the knees in together, and you're just hovering there. And then we're going to lift the hips and stack, right? So the feet are over, like our feet are against a wall, our hips are up, right? Come into this nice shape. Then you're going to slide your legs up, and the whole time, right, I'm evenly distributing my weight between my hands, the blocks, and the crown of my head, right? And actually, I'm really I don't have that much pressure on the crown of my head here. Yeah, legs are extended up maybe. And then we come out, we slide the feet down like we're sliding down the wall. Come into that little core crunch, pull the knees into your chest, little pike. Then the knees find the triceps, toes come down, shins come down. Lift your shoulders off the blocks, you can put them out of the way. Hands behind the back. Right, reach for your feet as you come into child's pose. You can have them on your sacrum, or you could have the hands down on the ground. Just take the shoulders out of some flexion and just rock on your third eye. And that's your tripod headstand. And all different variations to get into it. So you have a little roadmap to get yourself there. And just keep taking a little step every time until you can get up and you feel confident. Nice and slow, we're going to roll ourselves up and just make your way onto your back. Take your time. And we'll go ahead and float the legs straight up for waterfall here. Maybe float the arms up too. Roll out through your wrists, roll out through the ankles, spread the fingers, spread the toes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And let's go ahead and bring our left ankle, cross it over your right thigh, recline pigeon, right knee draws in, left presses away. A little love to the hips here and the hip flexors. Yeah, and then just notice, notice how your body feels. Right? Notice what's going on. Right? Bring your attention to your third eye space. Just kind of notice. While we're here in recline pigeon, you can wag that right leg side to side, like you're windshield wiping a little bit. That might feel good. Moving the femur bone and the hip joint a little bit more here. And then we'll go ahead and put our right foot down. Left foot's going to fall over to your right side for a twist. Keep your foot planted and the knee up. You can open your arms out to wings here. You're just pressing that knee forward so that your left ankle is pressing against your right thigh. It gives a nice little tug down the side of the leg, side of the hip, where the IT band connects into the glute med. And we're tapping into that TFL there as well, that tensor fasciae lata. Melt the left shoulder blade down. Take 2 more breaths. We'll slowly come back to center. Float the legs right back up for waterfall. Just letting the sacrum melt down. And then your right ankle is going to cross over your left thigh. Press your right knee forward. Pull your left knee in. Find that resistance. And just check in with the ribs too. Sometimes I know in my own body the ribs pop up off the mat, my back ribs. So I try to push them back down and really use my muscles around my hips to get this stretch. Yeah, and you can wag that left leg side to side. We're stretching, we're strengthening all at the same time here. We'll go ahead and bring that left foot down. We're going to let our right foot fall over to our left side for our twist. Kind of like a figure 4 shaped twist. Plant that right foot, keep the knee up. You're pressing the right knee forward. So the ankle's pressing against that left thigh, and you should feel that nice little tug down the side of your right hip. You might feel it too in the front, in your adductors, in front of the inside of the right thigh. Two more breaths. And we'll slowly come right back to center. Float the legs back up for waterfall. And then happy baby, draw your knees out towards your ribs. Grab a hold of your legs, your feet. You maybe hook those toes. Just rock side to side here. Yeah. Then we'll hug our knees into our chest, curl up into a little ball, give yourself a squeeze and a couple of kisses. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release, Shavasana. I'll guide you out when it's time. If you'd like to stay in Shavasana for a little bit longer, please do. And if you're with me, you're going to take a deep breath in. And exhale, sigh it out. Introduce a little movement back to your body. And just go ahead and roll yourself into a fetal position, least favorite side. And just take these last few breaths here. Just check in with your body. Notice how you feel. Notice how the breath's moving through the body. Maybe bring your attention back to your third eye space. Reduce your Shasana or any version of it, like tripod headstand, Mukha Shirshasana. And we're tapping into all these nerves on the top of our head. And really what we're doing is energetically just opening up some space, right? Clearing things out. And just opening us up for whatever, right? For anything. So send yourself a little grace, a little gratitude for even trying, right? Know that when you get into any variation of the shape, even if your feet never leave the ground, but you've got your hips up, you are in an inversion, and you're still reaping these same benefits, even if your legs never go straight up in the air. We'll slowly make our way up into a comfortable seat. And just bring your hands into your heart space when you get there. And we'll take one last deep breath in together. Fill up. Exhale, sigh it out. And bring your thumbs to your third eye. May this practice fill your heart with peace and love, and may it deepen your connection with your body and with your breath. Namaste.